Hey guys, Sam here, and welcome back to another episode of our FC Barcelona Career Mode series. No press conference for you, as you can see. We're at the September 17th date at the moment, which means we're not the start of the month, so there's not going to be a press conference. But I'm thinking we'll do 3 games in today's episode. Whether or not I actually have time to do that, we'll see after the second game. But it'd be nice to give you guys 3 games, so hopefully I can do that for you today. But seeing as there's no press conference, we can get straight into our games here today. The first one is a derby match here against Espanyol, of course. Both teams located in Barcelona. Well, I don't know if Espanyol is actually in Barcelona, are they? I know they're both in that Catalonian region. I don't know if Espanyol is actually in the city of Barcelona. You guys will have to let me know. I think they are, but I could be wrong. But nevertheless, it's a derby, and it's one that we want to win against Espanyol. It is at the Camp Nou, so of course we are expected to win this game. Sergio Aguero is on fire, 4 goals off of his first 2 La Liga games, and hopefully he can keep that going today here against Espanyol. If you guys go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure you leave a like on the video and also comment some more press conference questions. I'll be gathering over these next couple of episodes and using them for the start of October. Without further ado, let's take a look at the starting lineup that Luis Enrique has picked for this game at home against Espanyol. Alright, that is the starting lineup that Luis Enrique has opted for going into this game. It's Sergio Aguero up front with Denis Suarez and Arda Turan on each wing. Bit of a different look for the front 3 there. Sergio Roberto and Rafinha play another game in the La Liga. The last time these two played in the midfield, they had an absolute blinder, especially Rafinha, so hopefully they can keep up that good form here today. The captain, Sergio Busquets, in his standard central defensive midfield position. Jordi Alba, Umtiti Martinez, and Alex Vidal play in the back 4. Alex Vidal making his first appearance for Barcelona this season in the right back position. A very versatile player, and we have so many decent right backs that can play, so a lot of players are going to be getting their chance, and Bruno Perez did need a rest. Of course, a lot of Champions League midweek fixtures in the month of September, and of course Claudio Bravo in between the sticks. So without further ado, let's get into this game, and let's see if the Barcelona lads can pick up a huge 3 points here against their rivals, Espanyol. Sergio Roberto has Busquets ahead of him. Busquets has Aguero in the middle. He's going to wait for the run of Rafinha. Now, where's Rafinha going to go? He's going to go in central. He's going to try and find Aguero making the run, and he tries hitting it first time, and Pau Lopez with a fantastic save, and our first chance of the game. Sergio Roberto into Aguero. He's going to knock that to Busquets. Sergio Busquets is going to look for Aguero, making a fantastic run. He's going to cut onto his left. Aguero on the outside of the foot. Denis Suarez is sitting there. And it's in the back of the net. I thought it went out. I had no idea what happened there. Denis Suarez. Look at this from Sergio Aguero. Trying the outside of the foot. If that had worked out, that would have been fantastic. Denis Suarez just takes 1 touch. Wasn't ready to take the shot straight away, but he was the second time. And it's gone off Pau Lopez. And it's 1-0 early on in this game. Sergio, that outside of the foot, I can't get over that. If that had gone in, I would have literally crapped my pants. Oh, Arda Turan, nicely done. Cuts back to Alex Vidal, back to Turan. He's got Rafinha, who's got Vidal. Good little play there, good little triangles there from Barcelona. It's Alex Vidal now. Oh, he tried passing that to Turan. It was a good idea. It's going to be a corner here from Espanyol. What can they do here off of a set piece? Do they have good headers of the ball? People that can beat Claudio Bravo? I don't think so. To Aguero. Kun Aguero is going to wait for the run of Arda Turan. He's got some space to run into here, Turan. He's really good on these wings. He's been really good just taking on players just like that, confusing players, and he tries laying that off to Rafinha, and unfortunately comes off the defender. Perez now. Hernan Perez against Umtiti. He's going to get the cross into Caicedo, and Bravo with a great save, and the first real threat there from Espanyol, showing what they can do. And that was, I mean, granted, that was a difficult shot to take, but a better connection, that would have found the back of the net. So, an easy one for Bravo, but it's good that he's got a save. He's been a bit shaky lately, so he needs to get his confidence back. Turan still has the ball. What can he do? He's found a gap there for Alex Vidal. The right back just runs through everybody, and the goalkeeper's just flopped. I can't believe the defending there by Espanyol. Absolutely shambolic defending, and it's the right back Vidal who's done a fantastic bit of running there. Look at him. Why is he in central midfield? I don't know. But there he is. Just runs through everybody. Defense just lets him go through. Keeper should have done better. That is poor goalkeeping. I would not want to be an Espanyol fan right now. That is terrible keeping. Here we go, Espanyol now with a bit of an attack. What can they do? It's Hernan Perez. He cuts it in for Cañas, and he's found the back of the net. An instant reply from Espanyol to get one back. I believe that's our first goal conceded in the La Liga. which is pretty upsetting, but it's good play from Espanyol to put one and get one back right before halftime. If they'd gone into halftime 2-0 down, we'd be a lot more confident, but at 2-1, they still have a chance, and Bravo's beaten at his near post, unfortunately. Free kick here for Espanyol to start out the second half. Maybe curl one in, see what they can do. And it's Cañas with a header straight at Claudio Bravo. Good work from GardieFIFA. He finds Rafinha. Who can Rafinha find? Just a slow build up here. Sergio Roberto picks out Arda Turan. Turan back to Rafinha. Puts it on his right. Goes across goal. And that's a fantastic finish from Rafinha. Take a bow, my son. And his real first impact in this game. He's had a bit of a quiet one, Rafinha. Just going through the motions, playing the ball. And that was a fantastic bit of play there to find the goal. Good work from Turan as well to find him in the space. Good little play here. Rafinha starts it. He finds, I believe Sergio Roberto finds Turan. Back to Rafinha. The triangles. That's what Barcelona is all about. The triangles. And there's Rafinha with a fantastic finish. Puts it on his right. Bottom left corner. Nothing the keeper's doing about that. And it's 3-1 to FC Barcelona. First substitution here for Luis Enrique is taking off Sergio Aguero for Jonathan Rodriguez, making his debut for Barcelona here today in this game against Espanyol. Aguero's played so many minutes since playing for Barcelona. He's, I think, played every single game, so he needs a bit of a rest, as you can see his stamina's a little bit low. So Luis Enrique is going to take him off and bring on Jonathan Rodriguez, and he's going to get a chance to show us what he's all about. Denis Suarez. Back out to Busquets. Busquets is going to find Roberto. Roberto to Rafinha. Rafinha's going to try loft that off to Jonathan Rodriguez, who takes the shot, and Pau Lopez with a good save. Turan goes short to Rafinha. What can Rafinha do? What space can Rafinha find? He's got Umtiti. Umtiti lays it off to Martinez. Martinez has Roberto coming in, who tries to curl that in. Good play off of a short corner. Second substitution of the day, and it's going to be Rafinha off for Christian Teo, with Denis Suarez dropping into the central midfield role. Bit more pace on the wing, and also Rafinha's stamina levels were pretty low. So that's the second substitution made by Luis Enrique. Into Jonathan Rodriguez, who has Christian Teo making a run. Here he is, the impact player, the man, the myth, the legend. Teo, straight at Pau Lopez pretty much. Turan, we're going to go for another short one into Denis Suarez this time, because Rafinha's obviously off. He finds Jonathan Rodriguez, who finds Roberto, who finds Umtiti. Back to Rodriguez. He's going to try and get in the middle of everybody, and the shot, unfortunately, just isn't good enough. What is Espanyol doing? Jonathan Rodriguez! Oh my god, he's so unlucky not to get his debut goal. Oh, what's the keeper doing? Christian Teo's going to try and lob him! Oh, that could have been so good. There it is, full time here at the Camp Nou. It ends 3-1 to FC Barcelona in the derby. And we're happy to be taking 3 points away from this game. 9 shots, 8 on target for us with 51% possession to Espanyol's 4 shots, 3 on target, 49% possession. I think a pretty even game when it comes to the possession. Espanyol definitely did go up a few times, just weren't getting any shots off, and just the final third, they were a little bit shaky, a little bit rough, and they really weren't just doing anything. They had no clinicalness, and unfortunately for them, they weren't able to get any more goals. Claudio Bravo played a pretty decent game as well. We had 9 shots, 8 on target. It feels like whenever we shoot, our shots are on target. You know, usually when I play FIFA, I have a lot of shots, and probably half of them are on target. But with this Barcelona team, with the way Barcelona play, I'm trying to pass a little bit more, try to find more space inside the box. I'm getting more shots on target than I usually would, and it's really helping out. And that's 3 goals that's come from 8 shots on target, which is really good as well. Alright, just a couple days later, we do have this game against Deportivo La Coruna away. And as the news is saying, Masip is going to play, I'm assuming, for Deportivo here against us, against his former club. Let's see if he can show what he's worth here. But it's an away game, and it's only a few days after the game that we just played. So it's going to be very interesting to see what stamina's like, and it's going to be interesting to see what squad Luis Enrique puts out there. And as you can see, Cheryshev is the top goal scorer in the league right now. That's realistic. Right, that is the lineup that Luis Enrique has decided to take to Deportivo La Coruna. It's Aguero up front with Costa and Mahrez on each wing. Aguero's stamina is a little bit low, so it'll be interesting to see how many minutes he plays. Halilovic and Rakitic make up a midfield pairing with Busquets just behind them, and then Martin Montoya, Samuel Umtiti, Martinez and Bruno Perez make up a back 4 with Claudio Bravo in between the sticks. It's a pretty strong lineup actually to take the Deportivo La Coruna, but again we have a game at the weekend. This is midweek, and then after that we have Champions League, so it's a really stacked fixture list at the moment, and a lot of players will be getting their chance. But for this game here, we do want to solidify a win here, and Deportivo at home can be pretty dangerous, so we'll see what we can do here, and hopefully we'll pick up all 3 points, and hopefully Masip is not going to be a huge threat to us, and he's not going to have an absolute blinder to prove that we were wrong about him. Montoya to Halilovic. Halilovic is going to play it through to Douglas Costa, who's got a good bit of room here to run into. Douglas Costa is going to play that fantastically. Rakitic, one more to Riyad Mahrez, and that fucking combination, lads, of Rakitic and Riyad Mahrez has been absolutely phenomenal. I'd like to know and go back and watch and see how many goals each other's assisted. That is fantastic play. And let's not take anything away from what Douglas Costa did, getting past that man and making a fantastic run. And then, of course, Riyad Mahrez with a finish. Fantastic stuff. Great attacking play, boys, and it's 1-0. Martin Montoya lofts that over for Alen Halilovic. Good play by Montoya. Halilovic doesn't really have anybody to go on to, but he's got Riyad Mahrez. Going to go first time on his left foot. A bit audacious, but maybe feeling a little bit confident after his first goal. Rakitic into Aguero. Aguero's got Riyad Mahrez. Good bit of space here for Mahrez. He's going to cut in. He finds Halilovic. Alen Halilovic can't keep the ball, but he gets in the way. Back to Halilovic. What is this mess? Look at this mess. What is this? Oh, Riyad Mahrez, good bit of attacking pressure there now. He's all on his own. Who can he get past? What can he do? Riyad Mahrez on his left foot. Goes for it outside the box. And it's just gone wide. No support for Mahrez, so he thought he'd take the shot. And obviously he was very, very close. Riyad Mahrez seems to be involved in a lot of the plays here. It's Rakitic back out to Busquets. Good bit of passing here. It's Riyad Mahrez. Where's he going to go? Riyad. He's going to cut inside himself. He's going to go on his left foot. And it's a good save by Fabricio. And it's Montoya who goes for it. And still no goal there for us after that huge attacking play. Halilovic into Martin Montoya. He's got Halilovic running, he notices that. Halilovic to Douglas Costa. What can Douglas do? Who's he got there to help him out? No one. He's going to try and take on the players all by himself. Going to play that through to Riyad Mahrez. What has Mahrez got on his locker? He finds the space in between the two defenders. Riyad Mahrez. He's going to go all by himself. No, he's not. He's going to cut it back. Oh my word. No one tall enough to get on the end of that one, Riyad. Busquets finds Rakitic. Ivan Rakitic has going to have a pop himself and forces the save by Fabricio. First substitution of the game is going to be Jonathan Rodriguez coming on for Sergio Aguero. Of course, the former Deportivo La Coruna player coming to play against his former club. Can he silence the crowd here that surely would be booing him and hopefully pick up a goal for himself? Down to Rakitic. What can Ivan Rakitic do? Silky smooth on the ball is Ivan Rakitic. He finds Montoya, who finds Busquets. Busquets into Rakitic. There's a bit of space there. Who's running into it? It's Mahrez, I believe, is offside. No, he's on. He is actually onside, and Riyad Mahrez in for his second goal of the game. How was he onside? I'd love to see this once again to see how Riyad Mahrez has stayed onside here. Who's played him onside? It could be the right back down the end of the pitch, but I'm going to have to take another look at that. I couldn't see if he was offside or not, but to me, it's still on the replay looked offside. And he is onside. It is the right back. I'm not sure if it's the right back, but whoever's at the right over there has just played Mahrez onside there. And a good finish by Riyad Mahrez to make it 2-0. Douglas Costa gets past his man. What has he got in his locker now? Douglas Costa, he likes taking men on. Here we go, Douglas. He's going to cut that back to Jonathan Rodriguez against his former club. And unfortunately, he doesn't find the back of the net. Here we go, Deportivo, and they're onside here. What can they do? He's played it out wide to Chani, who goes across goal. Chani Sports, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen that guy before, but 2-1, and a poor bit of defending. Someone stepped up too early, or sorry, someone stepped up too late and played someone onside, and it's gone to Chani eventually, and he's put it in the back of the net. I don't know why they're celebrating. They should probably be getting the ball and heading to in the middle of the pitch to resume play. I believe it's Javi Martinez there, who steps up just a bit too, I guess it would be late, wouldn't it? But he just stepped up a little bit too late trying to catch him offside. He went out wide to Chani. I thought that was it. They're not going to score, but it is a fantastic finish across goal, and Claudio Bravo has been beat, unfortunately, and it's 2-1, and Deportivo might make these last few minutes a little bit more interesting. There it is, full time here at Deportivo La Coruna. It's a 2-1 win for FC Barcelona, in control for a lot of that game. And I think Deportivo were pretty lucky to get that goal right at the end, bombing men forward. But Riyad Mahrez had a fantastic game. 2 goals for him, I believe both assisted by Rakitic. That was the combination I was talking about between those two players. It's just so lethal. And Riyad Mahrez was involved in everything, had 6 shots today, and really was the focal point of the attack today. Aguero went a little bit missing because Riyad Mahrez was cutting in a lot, and we were playing down the right-hand side a lot, and he's so effective, Riyad Mahrez. So 2-1 here, and I'm sure Luis Enrique is pretty happy with that performance. As you can see, Deportivo La Coruna did score from their only shot on target, which is very unfortunate. It would have been nice to have the clean sheet and have a good defensive record, but unfortunately they did pick up a goal right at the end. 10 shots for us, 7 on target, 58% possession. More dominating than our performance in the last game against Espanyol. I felt like today against Deportivo La Coruna we really played very, very well. Now, I have a feeling Luis Enrique would be very happy with the performance. The result, however, I think he would have liked a clean sheet. But the most important thing is the 3 points, which we have got here today against Deportivo La Coruna. Right, we had our first monthly scout updates from all 3 countries, and I thought instead of showing each monthly scout update, I'd show you guys the players that we've actually decided to take into our youth squad. The first one is Agostinho Madeira, a very nice name for the Portuguese man, at 47 overall right now, with the potential of 74 to 94. We'll let him chill out in the youth squad and see what he can do. From France, we have Dylan Munier. He's 56 rated at the moment with a 64 to 90 potential. Pretty decent stats as well by the looks of it. From Spain, we have Matias Blanco, who's 54 rated, 67 to 91 potential, and another Frenchman is Simon Michel, 48 rated, 73 to 94. So we're just going to let these guys sit in the youth squad, see how they do, and when they start complaining where they want to get promoted and stuff like that, we'll consider and see what overall they are and if they should be promoted. Our third and final game here today is against Granada at home. So this will be an interesting game. Again, our 3rd game in just a week, so I'm sure there'll be many tired legs out there. That's the starting lineup that Luis Enrique is playing here against Granada. It's Aguero up front with Arda Turan and Riyad Mahrez on each wing. Rakitic, Busquets and Sergio Roberto make up a midfield 3 with Jordi Alba, Titi, Martinez and Vidal playing as a back 4 with Claudio Bravo in between the sticks. Hopefully it's an easy 3 points here. It's a pretty strong lineup actually that Luis Enrique is fielding, and at home you would expect us to be winning this game. So hopefully it's 3 points for FC Barcelona. Plays through Ivan Rakitic. Rakitic is going to loft that over to Sergio Aguero. Can he take that in his stride? He cannot. But it falls to Arda Turan on his right foot. His strong foot, Arda Turan. I think it deflected as well, but the dip on that shot was fantastic. It was a corner indeed, and Rakitic, can he do something with it? We're going to curl that one out with Sergio Roberto. Read that. Didn't do much with it though. Turan is going to find Sergio Aguero outside the box. What a freaking finish by Sergio Aguero. This man is unbelievable. What a striker he is, and a fantastic finish from Sergio Aguero to put us up 1-0 within the first 5 or 6 minutes. We're really good at scoring those early goals. First 10 minutes or so, we have a lot of energy about us, and that was a fantastic bit of play there. Turan just does well to just not rush anything, look for the open man. No one marking Sergio Aguero. That is very questionable. How do you not have at least one man on Sergio Aguero? And he's just taken his time and picked the corner there. That is a finish and a half from Sergio Aguero. Take a bow, son. His 5th goal in the league. Jordi Alba. It's got Rakitic asking for it. Ivan Rakitic is going to go short to Sergio Roberto. Roberto's got Aguero just chilling, who's going to surely get his 2nd, even though it's a deflection. He's got his 2nd in the first 10 minutes. Sergio Aguero, right place, right time. A great play by everybody there, by Rakitic, by Roberto, by Jordi Alba. Everybody performed very well in that play. And it's 2-0 very early on at the Camp Nou. Again, questionable defending from Granada. How do you just not have one man just on Aguero? I mean, ridiculous. I mean, how do you just not have someone marking Aguero, especially after he's just scored as well? And even though it found a deflection, I feel like that would have gone in anyway, even if it didn't deflect. So that's his 2nd goal of the game, and now 6 goals in 5 games for Sergio Aguero in the league. Golden Boot contender right there, ladies and gents. Put your money on him. Sergio Roberto into Busquets. Busquets has Riyad Mahrez on the right-hand side. Mahrez waits for the overlapping run of Alex Vidal. What can Vidal do now with the ball? Just taking it to the byline. He's got Mahrez coming in. It's going to go through Sergio Roberto. He's going to find Rakitic outside the box. Ivan Rakitic! Not bad. And Oya, the former Barcelona player, with a good save. Busquets chips that over fantastically to Arda Turan. Turan, nice little cut in there, keeping the defense guessing. Turan again. Oh my word. Arda Turan, take a fucking Barça. What a run by Arda Turan. You don't see him do that too often, but he's done it fantastically here against Granada. What a run. Just making it look like he was going to cut back in every single time, but he just went out and took the shot, and what a shot that is. Good run by Arda Turan, showing his worth. Oh, good play there by Granada. Good little pass there at the end. Some pretty shoddy defending, but good play there by Granada to bring one back right before half-time. Seem to be struggling to keep clean sheets lately, but yeah, there was nothing much we could do about that. I mean, the run was fantastic, and it's Diabate who's found his player on the outside, Martins, who brings it back to Diabate, who plays it across, and it's a fantastic finish. Nothing really we can take away from that. We're into Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto's going to go out wide to Riyad Mahrez. What can Mahrez do? He's been a little bit quiet this game, Mahrez. They've marked him well. Sergio Roberto back to Riyad Mahrez. That is fucking fantastic play. That's probably one of my favourite goals I've scored in this Barcelona career mode. Good passing between Sergio Roberto and Riyad Mahrez. Nice passing. Freaking, I love goals like that where it's nice passing like this. Just watch the run here by Riyad Mahrez after he gives the ball to Sergio Roberto. Sergio Roberto finds him, and the finish is absolutely fantastic. Good 1-2 play. Good play between the lads, and that's what we want to see at Barcelona. I'm sure Luis Enrique is happy with that goal. That is Barca at its finest right there. Rakitic finds Sergio Aguero. Aguero with a scoop turn. Fantastic work from Sergio. Make it 5-1. Why not? Fantastic finish from Sergio Aguero. I could be wrong, but I believe that makes the hat-trick there for Aguero. It's Ivan Rakitic taking his time. Nice scoop turn from Aguero. And outside the foot, into the left side of the net. 5-1. Into Sergio Roberto. Back to Riyad Mahrez. If he can get there first, he can. Good work by Mahrez. He's going to find Teo in the middle. He's going to make it 6 with a nice little cheeky P-roller. And Teo, I swear he does at least an assist. He gets an assist or a goal off the bench in every single game that he comes off the bench. I could be wrong, but it feels like that. It really does. It feels like he's guaranteed a goal or an assist if he comes off the bench. It feels like he hasn't come off the bench and done nothing. Here we go. That's it. Granada's given up completely on the defense. Look at this. So much room for Riyad Mahrez. He's going to play that through to Christian Teo, who makes it 7, and it's a bit of a joke now. My goodness gracious. Granada, to be fair, those last 2 goals were just counter-attacks. They were just bombing men forward. And my word, they just completely have given up on the defense, just trying to get another goal. And there it is. That is the end of today's game of the Camp Nou, an entertaining one for the home fans. 7-1 here against Granada. Those are the stats for you. 13 shots, 10 on target, 7 goals from them with 55% possession to Granada's 2 shots, 2 on target with 45% possession. The shots and the shots on target, boys. I'm taking really good shots with this Barcelona team. The passing is fantastic. This is honestly one of my favorite teams I've ever played with on a career mode. Just the fluidity is just insane, especially seeing as we're only a few games into the league season. It's nuts that I'm playing this well with the Barcelona team, especially on world class, which usually, for me personally, is something that I find very, very even. And there you go, guys. That is the end of today's episode, and that is what the league table looks like at the end of today's episode. Some fantastic stuff. The top 3 teams are absolutely killing it. Look at those goals scored from Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Valencia. For Barcelona, it's 19 goals in 5 games, nearly averaging 4 goals a game. That is absolutely nuts. Real Madrid averaging just over 3 goals a game, and Valencia averaging just under 3 goals a game. Our goal difference is the same as Real Madrid at the moment. However, we have scored more goals, which means we are on top of the league at the moment. But Real Madrid's defense has been absolutely fantastic. No goals conceded yet. Valencia just conceding 2. Sevilla just conceding 2. Rayo Vallecano 3, the same as us. So a lot of really good teams off the onset, and it looks like Atletico Madrid are starting to pick up their game as well. I believe they went 2 losses out of 2 in the first 2 games of the season, and they've picked it up since then with 2 wins and a draw. So hopefully we'll see them in the top 4 or around about that area very soon. But that's it for today's episode, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure you leave a like on the video. I hope you did enjoy the episode. I hope you had a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.